Hey guys, what's up? It's JR Cuber. In this video, we've got another Puzzlcrate unboxing. This is the June box, so let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. It looks like we got two puzzles this time. So, okay, here we go. Okay, so it looks like we got the Crazy Comet puzzle and the deformed 3x3 centrosphere. So this one here, I already have. Another giveaway, but this one I don't have, so I'm going to keep this one. But this one will be given away. I'll talk about this a little bit more at the end of the video, along with the winner of the giveaway for the 4x4x6 Fisher Cube, which I actually still haven't solved from last month's video, but we'll talk about these at the end of the video. Anyways, we also got another Calvin's Puzzle stand in here, and then we got the two cards. So let's look through these real fast. First off, the centrosphere. If you haven't seen my video about it, basically this is what it is. It is released by LimCube earlier in 2017. The deformed 3x3 centrosphere is a modification of a 3x3 puzzle. The puzzle appears to have a sphere at its core that is surrounded by a 2x2 cube. However, the sphere in the middle is deformed, so it shapeshifts when doing 90-degree turns or 180-degree turns to allow the puzzle to keep its shape. The puzzle solves just like a normal 3x3, but is a little tougher to wrap your head around. Then we also got the Crazy Comet. So this puzzle is a rhombic dodecahedron that was designed by Oscar Van Deventer in 2009. Landland started producing the puzzle in 2016 without Oscar's permission, but they have since reached an agreement. This puzzle has the ability to jumble since the solve is very similar to that of a curvy copter, even though they look nothing alike. Are you up for the challenge? Okay, so I think I know what this puzzle is, just kind of looking at it inside. I think I've seen some unboxings of this before, but I'm not 100% sure how it works, so I guess we are about to find out. Okay, here we go. So, as you can see, this is a pretty strange looking puzzle. So here we go. As you can see, it has Oscar's logo on there. Wow, this is very weird. So these little faces here, they're not really faces. They just have these gold stickers. They're kind of like at each of the corners. You can see they kind of dip down into the puzzle. So it looks like this is kind of like a truncated rhombic dodecahedron. So let's just see how it moves. Okay, so the turning is a bit stiff, and these layers are kind of small, so it does take a little bit of grip to get them to turn. It looks like it might be kind of easiest to hold it by the little indented parts to actually move it. Yeah, it's a bit stiff. That's not too bad though. It turns reasonably well, I would say. So I guess you can do a move like that, and then do a move like that, and then yes, it does jumble. Okay. So, cool. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky one to kind of wrap my head around how it moves. So this is a really cool puzzle. This is going to make a nice addition to my collection. I really like the way it looks. Yeah, this is a very unique puzzle. It doesn't look like the jumbling causes much bandaging. So, is that the actual jumbling move? That's gotta be it. But it doesn't seem like it really causes anything to bandage that much. Uh-oh. I didn't want to scramble it. What did I do? Here we go. So, I don't know how difficult of a solve this will be. So apparently this is supposed to solve similarly to a curvy copter. I don't quite see how that's possible yet, but I think the next thing to do now is just to scramble it. So I'm going to not do any of the jumbling moves right now, so I'm just going to do 180-degree rotations, and then mix everything up like that, and then we'll start doing some jumbling later on. Alright, so immediately I'm noticing that it's not getting very scrambled at all. I don't think doing these 180-degree moves is really going to scramble it all that much. So I'm going to start doing jumbling moves here, and we can start shifting pieces around a little bit more. Okay, so there we go. It's looking pretty scrambled at this point. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can solve this puzzle, and then I'll come back and talk about the solving process, because I'm really curious to see how this is solved like a curvy copter, because I just can't see it. I can't visualize it, but yeah, so I will be back. Alright, so I've solved the crazy Comet puzzle, and this is a really interesting solve. So just like the card said, this does solve very similarly to a curvy copter puzzle. It's not quite the same thing because this one doesn't really have any bandaging when you jumble it, but you really have to skew your perspective with this one to kind of visualize it as the curvy copter. I'll kind of explain it to you. Another thing is that it's actually more like a curvy copter plus. So here's the original curvy copter, and you can see the difference between these two puzzles is that you just have these split pieces here, and this allows you to do more moves when you are jumbling. So now when you get to, let's say, a place right here, you can also do a turn like that, whereas you wouldn't be able to do that on a normal curvy copter cube. So you're gonna have to stretch your brain a little bit to kind of see how this works. But if we look at it this way, here's how these two puzzles relate. So these four pieces here, so these big pieces in the middle, are these pieces here on a curvy copter. Okay? Following with me so far? Okay. Now, these pieces here, these pair of two pieces here, these centers, are these pieces right here. Okay? These pieces, here, 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 and here, are the corners. These corners here. So although all of these pieces are identical in shape, these two pieces here basically serve two different functions in the movement of the puzzle. But because they are the same shape, that's why it doesn't bandage when you jumble it. So that leads to a pretty fascinating solve, and something that was actually really difficult. Once it was reduced to a curvy copter, it wasn't that bad, but when it's all scrambled up and all of these pieces are separated out, it was pretty difficult to pair up these kind of center pieces here, because that's really what they are. So in essence, this is a rhombic dodecahedron modification of a curvy copter plus. So when you do a 180-degree turn like that, that is the equivalent of doing a 180-degree edge turn like that. And when you do a jumbling move, so when you do, say, like that, and then you turn it that way, that is the equivalent of doing that. So might not make a whole lot of sense unless you actually have the puzzle in your hands, because I didn't get it for a little bit until it was explained through Super Antonio Vivaldi's fabulous tutorial on this puzzle. I would never have been able to figure out the resemblances between this puzzle and the curvy copter without that video. But yeah, this is a really fascinating puzzle, and I really did enjoy solving it. It's a challenging puzzle, and it was very satisfying once I actually got it solved. But anyways, that's about it for this puzzle. I want to go ahead and talk about the giveaway stuff for these two puzzles. This puzzle was from last month's Puzzlcrate. And so as for this giveaway, let's go ahead and see who the winner of this puzzle is. Alright, so it is time to pick the winner for this 4x4x6 Fisher Cube. I've got all the comments loaded up here, so let's go ahead and pick the winner. Alright, and this is the winner, Scruff. So if this is your channel, then you are the winner. I will be sending you a personal message. You have 1 week to respond. If you don't respond within a week, I'll choose a new winner. Anyways, congratulations to the winner of this month's Puzzlcrate giveaway, and that's about it. So congrats to the winner for this 4x4x6 Fisher Cube. I will obviously be solving it before I send it out. Anyways, as for this giveaway, the same giveaway rules apply as for all of the previous giveaways. All of the details will be down in the description. Anyways, that's about it for this month's Puzzlcrate. These were the two puzzles. Puzzlcrate is a monthly subscription service. It's $30 a month, and you get cool puzzles like this. Anyways, if you guys want to sign up for Puzzlcrate, the link will be down in the description below as always. And that's about it for this month's unboxing. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like. Links to all of my social media, my Patreon, and my merch store are down in the description below as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.